So you want to manifest your dream life, but you don't like to do the things that's needed to do it. I'm gonna give some insights, bring those to you so you can manifest your dream life even faster and quicker right now. And the idea here comes from a post I saw in a community. A person who had a dream life calling for him and had something that the person needed to do but didn't want to do. So I reflected on that. I know how this feels, and I gave two different choices, and I will share those with you today. So if you know that you have something bigger and better waiting for you, a dream life waiting for you, and you want to manifest your dream life, but you also do know that there are things on the way that you might not like or don't know how to do, then listen up here. So I shared two different approaches to this, and one approach is actually that you find an easier solution. I'm going to dive into both approaches in a moment. One is that you find an easier solution. The second is that you actually do the things that needs to be done, and there's a gift for you if you do like that. So let's say you want more money in your life. You want to manifest more money in your life. Let's say you want to manifest a business. And let's say that you want to manifest a growing business that produces the money in your life. To do that, there are things like doing marketing, there's things like sales, there are things like maybe even if it gets bigger, whatever level you are at, there are things like hiring team members and being a leader. Each of these things, I've been there, I've done that, I have 500 people in one of my teams. Each of these different things are, for most people, something that we need to overcome because it's new. Most of us didn't have people in our team, or maybe we have to hire maybe a big bookkeeper or salesperson, something we didn't have before. So we need to learn something new to manifest this. And every time we are doing something new, the possibility is that there will be something inside of you, probably you know what I'm speaking about, that will either say to you, no, it's not going to work, or it's going to be difficult, or this is hard, or something that a person or you will feel inside. So probably you know that. And maybe if it's your dream life, it's a better health. Maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you want to gain some muscles. I recently went into I want to gain muscles. And maybe you don't like going to the gym, right? Or maybe you don't like skipping those extra meals, or maybe you don't like skipping the soda or the alcohol and eat healthier or drink healthier. Or it could be love-wise. Maybe you want to manifest your ideal, the dream wife or man in your life, but you don't like go on dates, or you don't like creating an online dating profile, or you don't like speaking to people. So you have to overcome something to manifest that. Now, the two solutions that I reflected on, there are more, probably there are many solutions, but two solutions that I reflected on and that I gave as an answer to that person in the community. And also I'll share a community where I'll invite you to in a moment. But the first solution is to go the easy way. And what I mean by that is that maybe you don't like to, I think that was the thing that the person wrote, maybe you want to grow your business, but you actually don't like writing posts or marketing stuff. So the easy solution here could be hire someone to do it, or it could be finding another way. For me, as an example, I'm not that big a fan of writing long marketing things. I do like to communicate with people. I do like to do videos. So for me, that's kind of an easier path to take because I just love it. I get an inspiration and I like now, and I just record the video and I share it with you. So there will probably always be something that you can find that's an easier solution. Maybe you want to get in a better shape, but you don't like to go to the gym. So an easier solution could be that maybe you like running, or maybe you like basketball, or maybe you like swimming or something like that. Find something that you enjoy doing and then do that. And again, maybe you don't want to skip meals, or maybe you don't want to or feel like eating healthier because you got an old habit around that. But maybe if you began being very curious about it, you could actually find something that you really would enjoy eating that's much healthier. And I recently did this with my daughter. I gave her an exercise, and she had to figure out some food we could do, a dinner we could do, and with an ingredient that she actually didn't really like. But then she found this recipe, and it was so delicious. And we put the ingredient in because it's very healthy, and I really wanted her to taste it, and it was delicious. That food was so delicious. So that's an easier way. Makes sense? And you can figure this out. Just ask the question to your own mind and see what different kind of solutions come up. Maybe just ask the question, and the universe will help you and bring you some signs, guiding signs, synchronicities, where you say, okay, that I would love to do. I don't like doing very long marketing stuff and write that down. So I would like to find something that I enjoy doing. Ask the universe for help, ask your own subconscious for help, and be very aware what's showing up. And then take action on that. So that was the easy path. Now comes the other path, and I'm not sharing which one will be the best, because I'm not sure there's a best one. You can just see what resonates most with you and then test them out. See, the hard solution here is the direct opposite of what I just shared in the easy solution. So the hard solution, and there comes a big gift with the hard solution. The hard solution is to do the things that you don't like to do. So for instance, let's say you want to grow your business, you have to do some marketing stuff, and you don't like to write and post, or you should do a video, but you don't like to put yourself out there. And you know that. Because you know that, and that's a fact for you, you maybe hear it up in your mind, or you feel it like limiting emotions. Because you know that, you do it anyway. And I'll share the gift with you in a moment. You do it anyway. You just tell yourself, I'm going to do this because it will bring me closer. I will manifest my dream life faster by doing this. And then you do it, and then comes the gift. But let's say it was actually you needing to do sales calls or sales meetings or something, and you didn't like that or don't like that. And it's been something that you took yourself away from in the past, but now you want to manifest your dream life. And in your dream life, you got your dream business, and your dream business is growing. More and more money is coming in. And to do that, you need to do some selling. Do sales calls or sales meetings. Makes sense. And that's exact my situation. When I was broke, when I was in $1.5 million US debt, when I started my first company as an entrepreneur, I had to learn how to sell, and actually I hated it in the beginning. I didn't want to do it. I postponed it. My mind went crazy, my emotions went crazy, and I got a coach to help me. And then I started doing, and I've done thousands of those meetings and then thousands of sales calls as a coach. Fact is, by doing it, I manifested a business of my own with 60 people and a revenue yearly of 1.5 million. And I paid off my $1.5 million debt. And I became, I don't want to say an expert, but I talk with a lot of people, so I learned a lot about selling. And I actually like selling in a magnetic way instead. So, but maybe that's you. Or maybe let's go with the health thing again. Maybe you don't like to go to the gym. But because you don't like to do it, and remember there's a gift, a big gift for you. Because you don't like to do it, you will just sign up and you will just make sure you go to the gym. You'll do it. Maybe you don't like to have conversation with a man or a woman. You see someone, you think they are a beautiful potential partner for you. Maybe it's your own partner you don't like to have a conversation with, but you do it anyway. Now here comes the thing, here comes the gift. And I'm not saying again, there's the easy or the more difficult solution here. The gift doing the hard things when you manifest your dream life, the gift of doing the hard thing is, and this is science-based, and actually the person who wrote in the community came back and said he did it, and also said that what I'm sharing with you right now was true. So the fact is, if you do the things, you do the thing you don't want to do, don't like to do. When I had to practice lines for a script when I'm doing, as an actor, when I'm doing movies, my brain went crazy in the beginning. I felt like fire was coming out. I couldn't repeat that. I don't want to do it. I know how this feels. But when you do it, the gift is, and this is science-based, that the reward you will get is so big. And let's skip the thing about manifestation for a short time. But the fact is that you will feel in yourself, just be aware about this, you will feel gratitude because you did it. You will feel confidence because you did it. You will feel you can acknowledge yourself because you did it. You can actually praise yourself because you did it. Just take your hand and give yourself a pat on the back and say, good job, my boy, good job, my girl, or whatever you are. Just do like that. Feel that. Know you did it. You overcame the challenge and you did it. So your brain will send out some chemicals that are very good for you, good for your body, good for the whole system of you. Now, another thing is that because you did it anyway, there's one part in your brain area that will grow, and that part in your brain area that will grow is actually the part of your brain that controls your willpower. So like if you want to grow your biceps, you go and train your biceps, and it gets hard, but you do it and you get sore, but after it's getting stronger, maybe bigger. Same thing up here. You do the things you don't like, the thing you don't like, and after, because of that, the willpower area gets a little bigger. So you get the gratification for yourself, your area grows, and guess what? You also came much closer to your dream life. Much closer. So I really do hope this helps. And there's two things, foundational things about manifestation here, because there's one thing, and that's the mind. Many of us, and I experienced that, many of us have so many limiting beliefs inside of us. Many of us has so much unreleased, how do you say that? Not transformed energy or emotions, traumas inside of us, and all of these things, the beliefs and the emotions, they keep us in the old. So we want to manifest. You want to manifest your dream life, but something is keeping you back all the time, holding you back. Now, if you want to dive even more into this, in my manifestation masterclass, there's a link below this video. In there, I share, that's the manifestation masterclass, is the foundational thing. I help people with guided meditation and exercises to tap into their dream life, and also powerful exercises to shift from limiting mindset to supporting mindset, to release emotional stuck energy to make it much easier for people, for you to manifest your dream life. And there's much more than this. It's a community and it's free, costs nothing. So you can just check the link below the video, see it out for yourself. It's brand new. I'm still just doing this from the beginning. And if it's you, you're more than welcome. All right? I hope this helped. And I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love.